How to start Python, a Python roadmap for beginners. Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Juan here. So let's try to understand how you can start Python nowadays. See, there is a lot of way that you can start Python programming language, okay, but one of the easiest way and the most, I can say, not correct way, okay, because each way is correct in its own way, or so that since it reached the goal, that's the most important, okay. But this is also one of way that you can start Python programming language. So the first thing that you really need to understand while you are studying Python programming language, or maybe another programming language, is for you to understand the basics of that programming language. In this case for us is the basic of Python programming language. Why the basic? The basic is the base of all of these things. Is the base of for you to understand whatever comes in front of you. So when we are talking about basic in Python programming language, first you just need to concentrate to understand how to create variables and which type of data type exists in this programming language, okay. It's very important because those two things usually are the things that run the code, okay. They are the pillar, they are the base of those programming language usually. Then after that you'll need to understand the basic syntax of this programming language. In our case, the basic syntax of Python programming language, because for you, if you can understand the syntax, how to write a function, how to write a class, how to create a variable, how to define the data types, which data type is better for you to use, how to write a for loop, how to make the things, that means you already know this programming language, okay. But then after some time you will just learn how to make use of this programming language, okay. So that's why it's very good for you to understand the basic syntax of this programming language. Then you need to understand the conditional statements. The conditional statements we are talking about, like if, elif, and else, okay. So in Python, very good for you to understand how these conditional statements work, okay. This is the things that will not take you long for you to understand, because it's really very easy. It's like taking decision, okay, because as we say, Python is close to English, so that means you will easily understand how to use the conditional statements. Then you will go to the data structures. So you will learn what type of data structure exists in Python programming language. Data structure, things like list, tuple, dictionary. So it's very good for you to understand, to really understand those data structure, because as we say, understanding data structure in a programming language, any programming language, is really very good thing for you to do, because data structure helps also in the performance of the programming language or of the code piece of code that you write. Then you will go for the loops and the functions. So loops and functions are also the basics thing, something really good for you to understand how to use them. And after that you can start also files and exception in this programming language, in the Python programming language, okay. It's very good for you to learn how to manipulate the file and how to make use of exceptions, so that you can learn how to avoid some error in your code, okay. So this is the base, this is the thing that you really must to understand, okay, before you move into the second step, which is doing some exercise and also making some projects. So this step here is just for you to be more familiar with this programming language, with Python programming language, okay, because by doing exercise, okay, you will put in practice everything that you learn, and also especially when you build some projects, okay. So projects will help you to understand the logic, to understand, oh, that's why we are learning this programming language, okay. So with this programming language I can make this, I can make use of this, and also by making project, okay, you will see all of these things in the basic in practice. So you'll see, oh, so that's how this work, oh, that's how I have to do these things, okay. So that's why it's very good for you to do exercise and project. But here in the second step you will do exercise which cover all of these things that we learn from the basics of Python, okay. By the way, talking about this exercise, I wrote also this same ebook, okay. There is here in this ebook there are a lot of exercise that can you do, okay. Exercise with flowcharts, exercise like these ones, okay. So there are a lot of exercises which I prepare, okay. So I will keep the link of this same ebook in the description of this video. So this ebook is for people, or better for beginners in Python. So I create a lot of exercise here, also you can come and you just can purchase it, okay. I'll keep the link in the description of this video so that you can go and get this ebook, okay, and try to do this exercise. They are really helpful. Go exercise like these ones, okay. For example, one, with the help of flowchart, create a Python programming language to read two numbers and find their sum. Okay, so this exercise is for beginners in Python. Okay, it really helps a lot. But now let's go back for the things that we are trying to understand. Okay, as I said, you will do some exercise and also some project. Okay, so but exercise must cover all of these things that you learn from the base. Then after that, you need also to build some desktop apps. Desktop app is the first projects that you must to create in Python. I'm telling you, because here you will put your creativity in practice. Okay, so you can make use of your creativity, you can make use of everything that you learned in practice. Okay, so there are a lot of Python libraries that you can help you to create some projects, some basics projects. So by creating projects, you will start feeling that excitement for, oh nah, Python programming language is really good. Even me, I remember when I was learning Python programming language also, when I started building project, that things really motivated me to go more, to go on, okay, to keep learning this programming language. So that's why when you reach here, so there are a lot of library that you can use to build some desktop app. For example, we have a Tkinter, which is inbuilt library of Python. It comes with Python. We have a custom Tkinter, which is more advanced than Tkinter, and we have Flat, which is also very modern. These two, they are very modern, and this is the one that comes with Python. So these ones you can learn in one day or maybe in a matter of hour. You will understand everything, so you can start. And by the way, there is a link also of tutorial which cover these libraries, okay, in this video, just in the description. Okay, perfect. Then when you finish with the basic, then also finish with exercise and project. Now you will move on. Okay, you'll move to these steps, number 3. So here in the number 3, the things that you will study, they are optional. It's not like you must do it. Okay, you must to learn everything from number 3. Now here from number 3, you just need to choose some things. Okay, you don't need to learn everything. So for example, we have a regular expression, we have lambda and decorator, we have object oriented program and other things. Okay, so here the only thing that you really must start is object oriented programming. So this one is really important for you to understand how it works, and you really must study it if you want to dominate Python programming language, because even most of frameworks in Python, they you must do the things by using object oriented programming. Okay, so that's why it's very important for you to understand object-oriented program. But when it comes to regular expression, lambda and decorator, so you don't need to worry too much about this. Those are things which I like to say they are optional. Okay, if you want to make use of them, make use. If you don't want, just skip it. Okay, for example, you are trying to build something, but that things is better with decorator. So what you'll do, you'll just open decorator documentation, you will read how to make use of it, then make use of it, and you can forget, no problem. Okay, so that's how you start things in advanced Python or intermediate Python topics. You don't need to start everything. You just start things by need. I need to do these things, but these things work better with this. So that's how you will jump in. Then you'll make use of the thing that you will start. Then you just keep going on. Okay, that's why. But here, object-oriented program is very important. Is the thing that you really must do. Okay, perfect. So then after that, you need to do some exercise also and some project, but this time you will do all those things by using object-oriented programming. Okay, so you can do the same exercise, no problem, but this time do by using object-oriented program in Python. So that's how you start Python programming language. Learn the basic, do some exercise and project, then start some advanced topics, but only by need. I need this, then you study it. Okay, if you don't need to start, just skip it, or you can give a look, no problem, but you don't need to focus on like, no, I need to master this so that I can go on. No problem. Okay, you don't need that. Most of things here in advanced and intermediate is by need. I need to do this. Okay, I'm writing something to scratch something or to scratch website. Okay, that means go for regular expression is good also, because there are a lot of regular expression that you might use there. So that's why you can start that regular expression so that you can understand better how regular expressions work. Okay, so here you start things by need, by objective. Okay, now I need to do this. Okay, these things work better with the decorator. Okay, start the decorator, make use. These things work better with lambda. Okay, start lambda, make use of it. Done, like this. Okay, so then in the end, the last thing that you'll do is number 4, which means set a goal for your studies. So we know that we can use Python for many things in the industry. Okay, we can use Python for data science, we can use Python for machine learning, AI, we can use Python for web development, we can use Python for data processing, we can use Python for analysis, we can use Python for hardware, sensor, robots, work, automation, and so on, so on, so on, so on. We can use Python for a lot of things. So this is how people used to get lost. Okay, so they try to start everything at the same time. Mistake, wrong. You will go burnouts. Okay, you will burn out. So when you reach number 4, okay, you need to choose a field. You must to set a goal for your start. Okay, listen now, I'm going to start Python for web development. So for web development, so you will start everything in Python which is related to web development, like Python Django, like Python Flask, like Python Fast API. But you know that first, in order for you to start these things, you must understand the basic of web development. Which are the basic of the web development? The basic of web development, we know that it is HTML, CSS, and a little bit of JavaScript. So that means you will stop your study in Python for a while, and then you go back and start these two things, HTML and CSS. When you feel good with that, then come back and go for frameworks in Python that deals with web development. This is how you start Python programming language. Okay, it's very important for you to set your goal. Okay, if you don't set your goal, my brother, you will feel lost. My sister, you will feel lost. Okay, you will be now Python is very difficult. Python, because you are trying to start everything at the same time. Obviously you will get burnout, obviously you will get bored, obviously you might even give up. Okay, so that's why when you reach at this point, set your goals, please. Okay, if you are going to start Python for data science, focus on that thing, forget all of this for a while. Okay, even if you start data science, after some time, if you want to jump into machine learning or AI, you will reach, because even I think in data science, most of those things also they are included sometimes nowadays. Okay, like data analysis, all those things, data processing, they might be inside of data science itself. So that's why focus only one thing. The secret, the biggest secret of these things is, if you master one of these by using Python programming language, easily you can jump into the next one. I'm telling you, if you master machine learning and AI by using Python, easily you can jump to web development by using Python, even those frameworks like Django, Fast API, Flask, because there will be a time that you will be doing something here, you might need to make use of Python web development, okay, in Python. So somehow most of them, they are related. Okay, they are like kind of connected. There is a small link which connect each one to another one. Okay, so that's why first focus on one of them, try to understand, try to master that, then you can next jump into another one. Okay, for example, me when I did it was only web development by using Django. I really focused on that thing so much that even when I went to study Flask, I studied that maybe in 3 or 4 hours. Then I said, wow, this thing is really easy. It is more easy than Django itself, because Django is more complex, is more robust. And when I went to Flask, it didn't take me, I just gave a look, I said, I understand this, how it works, then boom, done. I knew how to use Flask. Okay, so that's why I'm telling you, just master one of them. When you go to another one, you'll see, it's really very easy. So it's very important for you to set your goal while you are studying programming language. Okay, don't try to start everything at the same time. You might give up. This is how many people used to fail. This is how many people used to give up, because they try to start everything at the same time. So this is a mistake. Okay, focus only on one field, either if it's data science, either if it's machine learning, either if it's web development by using Python, or either if it's automation, something like that. Okay, focus only on one of them. If you master one of them easily, you can jump into another one. Okay, as I said, sometimes they are kind of interconnected each other. So that's why focus only one, master one, then you are good to go to the next level, or by using Python programming language. So this is the easy roadmap for you to start Python programming language. Okay, how to start Python programming language, the easiest way. As I said, there are a lot of ways, but this is one of the easiest way which I found, and then that's why I'm sharing with you guys. Okay, so thank you. My name is João, and see you in the next video. Bye.